Hi guys, it's Mel here from Mel W Scrapping. I'm going to do a layout for you guys for Scrapbook Fantasy Cybercrop that's on this weekend. And there's 6 challenges. And you've got until Wednesday midnight to get your entries in. That's midnight Australian time. To get your entries into, and then Elisa will pick out people for prizes. So challenge number 1, I'm going to do a video for, because I thought this was really cool, and I found some cool paper, challenge 1 is called an allotomy, so a lot of squares. Luckily, nearly everything that I'm going to use is Scrapbook Fantasy products, except for this black and white paper and the red cardstock. It's the only red cardstock I could find in my room. And I thought, well, that's it. That's all I've got. That's what we're using. So the brick is, I've now forgotten the name of it. Secret Memory. So anyway, I'll look up the name of it for you. The red little squares that I'm going to use are Uncharted Mariner and Nautical Dreams. I'm thinking of ink then. Nautical Dreams. The little black ones are Runaway Princess. It was on the back of the embellishments fussy cut sheet. I'm going to use some of their acrylic pieces that I got ages ago and I've never used them. And it's Game On with a controller. And I'm doing 2 photos of my husband, him playing the PlayStation with his headphones on, and I came out and actually no, that's a photo he sent to me, pulling a face. Silly man. Anyway, so I have gutted everything and I am going to pop it all together. But I think what I might pop on first is my corners. I'm going to do some squares in the corners. I've made 1 by 1 inch squares. Can't believe I went 1 by 1. And these little black ones, I've tried to make them stand out a little more with a bit of red cardstock around them. And this is sort of what I would have had it, if I had one of Elisa's design boards, I could have had it and left it on the board. I would have known what I was doing then. So this is the kind of thing I was thinking of. This is already a very busy piece of paper. And then to throw what I'm about to do into the mix, I need to come over a bit because that's not quite... I'm not normally a fussy, in the centre type of person, but I kind of don't want that red cardstock to touch that red cardstock. So that's a bit better. I'm not normally so hence the amount of busy background and everything, and the corners that I'm going to pop on, and then I'm going to put a few in here. I don't think it needs much embellishing, and well, the acrylic piece says it all. Game On. That's what he's doing. So I'm not going to embellish much because I am considering my squares as embellishments. And these are all out of what's the word I'm trying to get out, everyone? I'm a little bit flustered this afternoon. Scraps. Scraps is what I'm trying to get out. Good old scraps. And I thought, why waste it when I can use it? Alright. I just wanted to show you something different you can do with a square. Instead of using big squares, I'm using really little squares, which is another thing I don't normally do because it's very tedious. I'm going to go like that. And I kind of wanted things that would stand out. I've got to come down a bit. On this busy background. And with the black just on its own, it didn't. So I needed to back it slightly. I need to come over a bit, don't I? I don't know if I've done my other bit underneath right. I tried to get them square as well. Yeah, so I was listening to Elisa this morning. She said, oh, we've got a cyber crop on. And I went, hey, what? I don't remember that. I better go check it all out. Because I like doing their cyber crops. They're challenging, they're fun. And you get to have a bit of fun. Right, I've got one more corner to do. Of my silly husband. Whom I took more goofy photos of last night. We, luckily we were given a, like a cut-off barrel to make a fire pit out of, just to sit out from the deck. And I mean, and it's winter time here, so you know, something different to do when it isn't raining or, you know, blowing a gale, that we could do outside. I've got one too many there, I think. And so my daughter loves, she's a bit of a firebug like a father. Alright, now. Yeah, I thought that was the way it was going to go. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to try and pull up that. So that mustn't be quite 11.5 by 11.5. I forgot to put that on too. So we're just going to turn it, if I can get it off, without causing a ruckus. Alright, because I don't want it to tear that. Oh, come on. Play nicely, people. Don't care if it tears the cardboard. Let me just get it on here. Just see which way I want it. That's the way I had it. That's the way we need it. Okay, let's try again. I struggled with this earlier, trying to get the backing on. Now I'm just going to struggle even more because there's even more tape. You know what? Let's just go with it. Right. Now I'm just going to go. That stays. I love the Scrapbook Fantasies cyber crops. They're really good ones to do. Now, I keep going on about them. I like their products. They are decent products. I'm not sponsored by them. I've bought everything that I'm using. And they're decent quality products. They are decent products itself, especially for Australia anyway, because now I'm going to get these ones to go like that. I was going to go something like I don't really know what I want to do with those. Maybe I'll just go at the top. Maybe I'll just go in at the top and go up and down. Top of this one. And then over here. So I'm going to take two. What do I go on top? What if I do this? Here's a new thought. And then on this one I'll do sometimes you've got to move things around to see if that's what you really want them to do. We'll go this way. I wonder if I go game on. Oh, pick up please. And controller. I like it. Now I'm pretty sure I have to use glue on these. Let me just see with the controller if double-sided tape works or not. I originally got these for photos I was going to take of my daughter, and I thought, well, you know what, I've got some of my husband gaming, so why not just use that? So how about we go like that? While it's holding, game on, I'll just go the top. Like that. Hopefully it doesn't show through. I don't use acrylic like pieces like this very often. And I know Elisa, she designs it all. They make it all. I've never really been one to... There we go, that worked. Maybe I go like... No, too much. Let's just go that. To get them and use them. I've been too scared, I think, is my honest truth. Alright, there's a couple more squares I've got left. And that is going to be my layout for this. I might pop some, hang on, let's just pop some, that's orange. Where's some red? Let's go red. Got some Nouveau drops here. That's the red. It's not a very good red. I'll just go like that around the two things. That's my layout done, guys. So, if you think you might like to have a go at something like this, all I did was go in the corners, turn some of the squares so that they look like diamonds, but they're still squares. Backed a certain amount of it so that it lifts it up a little, because the brick green was sort of blending into this black background and it just didn't really show the photos out at all. So this is my allotment of squares for Scrapbook Fantasies Cybercrop Challenge number 1. And yeah, come on over and have a play. If you do like what I've come up with, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be really appreciated. Thank you so very much. At the same time, and down below in the description box, I'm going to pop Scrapbook Fantasies Facebook group to come over and have some fun and play, and pop your masterpieces into the albums. Number 2 will be Scrapbook Fantasies website so that you can go and check out their products. And I will list down below the acrylic pieces, the correct names of the papers that I've used. And for you to go and check out if you do like any of these products. At the same time, they've got a lot of products of their own that they Lisa designs it. They either get it printed in Queensland in Australia, or they make it themselves there in store. So thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you come along and have a bit of a play with us. Have some fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy scrapping, stay safe, and see you in the next one. Bye.